I'm excited to share with you how I started my journey as a life insurance agent with zero experience in the industry, all while working a full-time job. Let's get into it. So the burning question is this: how are creatives like us, who didn't grow up with a silver spoon in our mouth, who are tired of living paycheck to paycheck, how do we break free from financial limitations and create a legacy for our families to build generational wealth? That is the question, and this channel will give you the answers. My name is Latarcia Hall, and welcome to my channel to help you create a life of abundance. Growing up, I always had a passion for helping others and making a positive impact in people's lives. However, I found myself working at Buffalo Wild Wings while going through college full time. What was supposed to be 2 years turned into 7 years.
7 years later.
As a server, living paycheck to paycheck without much to show for it. Then in 2020, everything changed. COVID-19 hit and the world seemed to stop. During that time, a friend of mine, the same friend that actually introduced me into the serving position, presented another opportunity. And it turned out to be the insurance industry. And so, of course, it was different from anything that I've already done. So I looked into it and I saw that this could be my chance, my one and only chance to finally do what I've always wanted to do, which is help people. But at first, I wasn't sure. Going from the fast-paced restaurant, talking to people about just what they want to eat, getting their food order, and then jumping into talking to people about their finances and life insurance and life and death situations. It was a totally 360. I also realized that I had to learn everything from scratch, but the ideal of just helping other people secure their future in a meaningful way really resonated with me. So what could possibly go wrong? It wasn't the right time. So I actually ended up getting my license and then I quit. Yep, I said it, I quit. But though I quit, something in me told me to keep my license active, which I did. And then 2023 came and boom, a woman was brought into my life and introduced insurance to me again. This time, something was different. I had already been praying for a break, for something that would just fulfill me and my emptiness that I had. At the time, I was working as a tech advisor for Apple. This was my first go-to at the 9 to 5, and man, y'all can keep it. I don't understand the hype at all. I had done some inner work around this time since that first go at the life insurance industry, and so I improved on a lot of things that was very difficult for me at the beginning, and I came back. Some of my biggest challenges that first go around and some of the challenges that I have today: number one, balancing my time between my full-time workload and of course this newfound path that I'm taking. At the moment, I'm actually working as a marketing executive and graphic designer for a startup company. So trying to juggle the balance of working a 40-hour work week plus putting in 10 to 15 to 20 hours a week in the insurance business can take a toll, because in between all of this, you still have to do life, because we all know life just be lifing. Now this second one, y'all, was really hard for me. It was really hard for your girl. My introverted nature pushed me way outside of my comfort zone. So this just boils down to improving your communication and people skills. So getting comfortable reaching out to just new clients, building relationships, it's really been putting me in a position to just improve on that and improve getting to just sit down with clients and go through everything that they're going through. Challenge number 3 is learning how to sell. And I don't mean being the pushy salesman type that most people connect with selling. I'm talking about just being able to present your product or service in a way that brings value to your client, or definitely when you're sitting down with families and going through their finances. Leads me to the next challenge, marketing. So learning the market is a big part of it. Just knowing how to get your product out there. For one, life insurance is an emotional product to sell. So I'm just gonna keep marketing short and simple because it's kind of hand in hand with sales. Another challenge I would say is leadership. I don't think you really think about how much leadership is required or when you are doing an insurance business. When you're in a process of just working with individuals, working with clients, working with different families, working with different agents, gotta have morals, values, and principles. Just think about when you start a position or a job. Do you have that at your job? If you do you even know them? Most people don't. If you can't lead yourself, how are you going to be able to lead anyone else? But maybe I'm moving too fast. You want to know what the biggest challenge is? Mindset. So this is actually the one that took me out of the insurance industry the first time I went in. So this is the one that made me actually quit, is that I really just didn't have the mindset to, look in the mirror and say, hey, you need to improve this. There's so many different things that comes up when you're working with different individuals. You realize it's a lot of insecurities, it's a lot of self-doubt, it's a lot of just not believing in yourself. And so that's kind of what I went through. So it's just really hard for me to get out of that comfortable state of just going to work, living paycheck to paycheck, paying the bills. Because most people are comfortable with what they know. Despite all of the challenges I've had, I'm very determined to make this work. I throw myself into learning everything. So I attend company training sessions, I devour a lot of industry and personal development books. I would say one of the biggest game changers was finding a mentor. I cannot stress this enough. Get a mentor. Having someone who has already walked the walk and just been on this path and that can guide you is so invaluable in this industry. So my mentors really helped me understand the products, navigating the industry, and most importantly, really just prioritizing my clients' needs above all else. So a lot of people jump into this industry really just chasing the money. But if you don't have someone in your corner, someone showing you the ropes, you can not only put your license and name on the line, but you could also put a lot of clients and families at risk by giving them the wrong product or service. So that means I really treat each one of my clients like they're my family. Because if it was my mom's or my grandma sitting in front of me, I would want to give the best to them. So why wouldn't I give the best to your family? So I'm gonna treat your mama like she my mama. Your grandma like she my grandma. So you might be wondering, what's the catch? Becoming a life insurance agent offers a ton of benefits. It offers financial freedom, meaning there's no cap to your income and what you can create. Also, low barrier of entry. A license and a hunger to learn and work hard are the only things you need to enter in as an insurance agent. Also creates a work-life balance. You get to ditch the traditional 9 to 5, set your own schedule and work the hours that make sense for you. You get to leverage a team. As you grow, you can build a team and leverage their work alongside your own. If you're a team of 1, you really only have 24 hours in a day. So let's say you have a team of 10 agents. That's 240 hours in your day. So a very big one is your network, because your network is your net worth. And the people you surround yourself with is so important. For an example, if you're around 5 broke people, who's the 6th? Let's flip that. Let's say you're around 5 millionaires. Now who's the 6th? Main reason I got into this industry is because I want to give financial literacy to our people, because we're not taught this in school. Quick question. In school, what were we taught? Go to school, get good grades, graduate, go to college, just to find a job to pay off the student loans you just got, and then work until you run it back. I know you didn't just say die. What happened to retirement? So looking back, even my past jobs at restaurants taught me valuable skills, from just hard work and consistency to connecting with people and making them smile. These experiences have really translated into the insurance industry and what I'm doing. Now I'm sharing my story to let others know it's possible to make a change, no matter where you're starting from. I remember someone told me, no one grows up saying, oh, I want to be an insurance agent. This industry chooses you. You don't choose it. It's about more than just selling insurance. It's about really just caring for families and protecting their dreams, creating a legacy for their last name, getting us out of a state of running GoFundMes when someone passes away, or selling fish plate to raise money for a loved one. Because if you don't do it, who will? I really got into this industry to really just make a real change, to change the GoFundMe, the fish plate mentality. And so that's what I'm doing, one policy at a time. If you're interested in making a real difference in families' lives, your family life, or simply curious to learn more, be sure to connect with me on social media or visit the website in the description below. I love to hear from you, and thank you for watching.